Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Blitzwinger and welcome to, of course, Money in the Bank. We here at Blitzwinger on the YouTube channel are glad to welcome you all to Money in the Bank. It is our third or fourth? Damn. You see, that's what sucks. That was silly of me. Let's see. Huh. Oh, I can't go back. Okay, I believe it's our third pay-per-view if I am correct about that, but of course it is gonna be a special one. Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick this sucker off. We've got a tremendous match card set for you. If you do not know what you are in for tonight, let's get over the match card. Let's go over, I should say. We will open up the night with a tremendous Money in the Bank contest. You have made your voice heard. You have voiced that you want to see Randy Orton and Christian added to the Money in the Bank match. Should be a spectacular contest. Very much looking forward to find out which one of these men will have the ultimate ticket towards getting a shot at any title at any point in time. Next up, we've got the World Heavyweight Championship being defended by Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, against the Great White Sheamus. Right after that, we will go into Dolph Ziggler versus David Otunga with an update. Ryback has been banned from the building, and if he interferes in this match, he will be fired. Brodus and Kofi Kingston will get to set their differences aside finally, as they will go to war tonight. We have the Tag Team Championships of the World being defended by the Uso brothers, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and of course they will be defended against the team of Primo and Epico. The women's title will be put on the line by Alicia against Nikki Bella, and we will end off the night in a very, very exciting fashion in a triple threat contest for the WWE Championship, as CM Punk, the champion, will be defending against The Rock and Daniel Bryan. But before we get to that, let's kick off the show, ladies and gentlemen, with the Money in the Bank match. Should be a spectacular contest here, that is for certain, so let's get rolling. Now, by the way, this is another reason for you guys to follow me on Twitter. It is twitter.com/Blitzwinger. I asked you guys if you would like the Money in the Bank match to be simulated, and you guys said yes. And I think that would actually add a little bit more excitement to the match, because we really don't know who is going to win. And that way, I'm not controlling any one superstar, so it makes it even more exciting in that regard. So we've got, of course, Jack Swagger, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Christian. Randy Orton and Christian being late additions to this match, of course, voiced by you, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I have to be honest, you guys did say that you would like to see, what's his face, Daniel Bryan in this match, but of course Daniel Bryan has been added to the main event, so therefore, my goodness, look at that slam from Randy Orton, so therefore we will not be seeing that. Alright, sorry guys, I was just having a little bit of technical difficulties there with the video stream, so just had to correct that. Sorry about that radio silence. I am surprised by the fact that Christian and Rhodes have yet to go at it. Oh, look at this though. Jericho trying to set up a ladder early on, and it is chaotic in there. I mean, look at that. Everyone is in there once. Oh, there we go. Swagger leaving the ring. I think he realizes that being a part of this chaos is not going to work well for him. Of course, Chris Jericho being the first man added to this match after his victory at Capital Punishment in that Battle Royal contest. Earning himself a spot. And look at this now. Speaking of Chris Jericho, he's heading to the top, but he's being accompanied by Cody Rhodes. And look at that. They're trading blows. They're trading blows right at the top. Right over the top. Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this. Rhodes. Rhodes seems to be incapacitated. But Jericho knocking down that ladder that Cena tried to set up. Oh, my God. Jericho's face bouncing off that steel ladder. And now Cody Rhodes, of course, he is on a mission just as all the other 5 competitors. Look at this now, Christian. I don't think anyone is paying attention to Christian. Christian is at the top. Christian is at the top. He's got the briefcase. Someone has got to stop Christian. Uh-oh. Christian is still holding on, though. Christian is still holding on. My goodness. I don't think anyone realizes that Christian has the briefcase. Christian has the briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh my goodness. He's unable to get a hold of it and he falls down. Not enough leverage there. My goodness, Christian might have cracked a rib there. And look at this now. Now Rhodes being very opportunistic here and just striking, attacking Christian, sorry. Of course, Christian actually wanted to have a championship match with Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank, but Cody Rhodes qualified for the Money in the Bank match, after which, of course, you guys voted Christian into this match, so that definitely adds a very intriguing dynamic to the match. And look at this now, another Canadian, a fellow Canadian heading to the top, but it looks like Jericho wasn't confident that he could reach the Money in the Bank there. Look at this now, smart Jericho tossing away the ladder, knowing, probably realizing that it's best to only have one ladder in that ring. It does occupy quite a capacity. Oh, look at that collision of heads in the middle of the ring between Rhodes and Christian. Hard to keep track of all the action out here. It looks like Orton and Jericho are pretty incapacitated at this point. And look at this now. Just as I say that, Jericho delivers a big dropkick to the back of the neck of Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger, a big surprise in this match, and not a lot of people expected him to qualify for this one, but he did and has done so impressively. But now he gets his neck broken, not literally but figuratively, by Chris Jericho. And look at this now, Christian starting to regain control. And of course, Christian, so far in this match, I have to say that Christian has been, oh god, look at that big ladder to the face from Christian. Christian has been the favorite. I mean, not only has he climbed to the top, look at this, he's heading to the top again. I mean, I don't think that these men are realizing what is going on here. I mean, Christian has got that briefcase again. Christian's got, oh god, look at that. Rhodes pulling down Christian though. And look at this now, Christian again heading to the top. Christian again, he's at the top, come on. Someone is going to stop him. Christian got the briefcase. He's got the briefcase. He's got the briefcase. Wow. That was silly. I mean, I love the fact that Christian won, but I don't love the fact that it ended so quickly, especially because didn't I set it to epic? That was odd. Or did I keep it at normal? Well, I guess there you have it. Not what we all expected in terms of the match itself, but Christian able to overcome the other 5 men in this match and earn himself the Money in the Bank contract. And now he is celebrating with his peeps. There is Chris Jericho, fellow Canadian, unsuccessful here tonight, but Christian ecstatic about opening the night in such a positive manner for himself. Alrighty, now it's time to head off to the next contest, which I believe will be the World Heavyweight Championship. Championship will be defended by, of course, Mark Henry against Sheamus. Would you like to cash in Christian's Money in the Bank briefcase and immediately challenge the winner of tonight's World Heavyweight Championship contest? No. I think that would be a little too early. I think that would be a little bit too early. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the World Heavyweight Championship match, as it will be the world's strongest man going up one-on-one against the Great White. These two went to war on Smackdown. It was an exciting matchup, and if Sheamus can pull off the same type of performance here tonight, I believe that that title will be leaving this arena and leaving the Money in the Bank pay-per-view around the waist of the Great White. Should be a spectacular contest. Both men are huge powerhouses. Should be quite a contest indeed. Look at this now though. Mark Henry opens up with a big shoulder block here after that somewhat, I will be honest with you guys, disappointing contest to open up the night. I honestly kind of regret simulating that Money in the Bank match, but at the same time we got a very surprising winner. My goodness, let's get into this match though, as Mark Henry now tossing Sheamus into those steel steps. Of course, Mark Henry, I think he realizes that if he wants to win this match, he got a lot of experience facing off against Sheamus on Friday night SmackDown, and I think he realizes what he needs to do to defeat the Great White, and I think he's doing a lot of smart steps here early on, as Mark Henry now tossing Sheamus back into the ring. Kind of surprised by that, but look at that, not surprised by those actions at all. He will do anything and everything it takes. Oh god, as will Sheamus, who delivers a pump handle slam there. My goodness, look at that lockup. Nice reversal from the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Mark Henry trying to go off the ropes. And look at this, knocking Sheamus into the post here. Look at that power. I mean, look at that. Just able to elevate Sheamus with such ease. Such ease. Oh, God, look at that big boot from Sheamus, though. And Sheamus is, of course, very... Look at that. Sheamus showing him that you cannot one-up me. Sheamus, of course, very familiar with using his boot. Using that finishing maneuver of his, the bro kick. Is about as effective of a kick as you can get in the WWE. One. Just gets a one out of the Great White and delivers another one of those STOs. Look at this now. He eats a big left hand for his troubles. And look at this. My goodness. Belly to belly slam from the Great White Sheamus. Nice counter there from Mark Henry, who now delivers a couple of big clubbing blows and a big clothesline from the world's strongest man. Another quick cover here. One. Doesn't get much out of that one. Uh-oh, look at this now. Now Sheamus tossing Mark Henry into the... Oh, God. And now, my goodness, it's almost like a one-up show here because we're seeing each man trying to prove that they could do what the other does better. My goodness. Nice maneuver there by Sheamus. Of course, something that Triple H often used, and Sheamus actually considers Triple H to be his mentor, so that makes perfect sense. Look at this counter from Mark Henry. God, look at that. Trying to club Sheamus on the back there. Oh, look at those knees. You don't see Mark Henry go after him for that move, but anything he goes for is painful just due to the fact that he's got such a power base to him. One. Only earns a one there. I think that it's important for Mark Henry to get respect out of Sheamus. I think after that contest on Friday Night Smackdown, I believe that Sheamus has got a lot of confidence going into this match. But Mark Henry doesn't lack any confidence himself. Uh-oh. What's this now? Oh, look at this now. Henry reverses in a big shoulder tackle from Mark Henry, who now... Oh, my goodness. Come on, ref. Get in there. What the heck? What the heck's going on here? And a quick cover here. A rope break early on. Doesn't get much out of it. But now look at that belly-to-belly suplex once again from the one and only Sheamus. And look at this now. Henry trying to run. But he tricks Sheamus. And that is the sign of experience. Mark Henry has been in the WWE and has been in the pro wrestling world for many years. He's got a tremendous amount of experience with many gimmicks and many different characters. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is no gimmick. This is the real Mark Henry. The man really is and was considered at one point the world's strongest man. I mean, this is not us trying to sell you on this. This is a very dangerous man. Look at this now. I'm surprised by that move there from Sheamus, who slides into the ring and now doesn't pay enough attention and gets STO'd for his trouble. Look at this now. What's Mark Henry going for here? Nice reversal from Sheamus. Oh, God, and a big clothesline follows that up. And look at this, Henry again trying to leave the ring. And now, is Mark Henry leaving? What the hell is he doing? Mark Henry's leaving. He's walking away. What the hell is he doing? Oh, goodness. Look at this. Oh, my goodness, again. He gets Sheamus again. Come on. You see, that is the lack of experience. The lack of experience that Sheamus has. And look at this now. Oh, my goodness. What a shin breaker from Mark Henry. Now Mark Henry back into the ring. He's waiting for Sheamus to get counted out. And look at him. Look at him proud of himself, clapping right in front of us here. I'm sorry, I didn't say anything bad about you, Mark. Oh, look at this now. Sheamus to the top rope. And Sheamus, I think he realized that Mark was already fully aware of the fact that he was heading to the top rope. Mark Henry was almost ready to catch him there. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, my God. You don't see Mark Henry go to the top rope very often. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, my God. My goodness, the superplex. The superplex. One. Oh, my goodness. Nice kick out there from Sheamus. And look at this now. A nice reversal from Sheamus. My goodness. Just when I want to count him out, he comes back. Uh-oh. And what's Sheamus going for now? Looks like Sheamus is, again, as you can see, I mean, it's literally been... Each man is trying to one-up the other. Trying to show that I can do what you do better than you. Uh-oh. I think Sheamus took a little too much time there. Oh, God, look at that. I mean, look at that big knee drop from Mark Henry. Oh, look at this now. Mark, oh, my God, look at that splash. Wow. That will destroy your insides. Look at the way he lifts Sheamus. Look at the way he lifts him. My goodness. How is he doing this? How is this? I mean, oh, my goodness. The Hall of Pain has opened its doors, and the next entrant will be, I believe, Sheamus. Oh, another rope break. Mark has got to start paying attention to that. Mark has really got to start paying attention to that. That has possibly cost him the match twice tonight already. Look at that power slam from Mark Henry, who goes for a quick cover again. 1. Earns only a 1. Sheamus, though, very resilient here tonight. Oh, look at that. Dodge. And now Sheamus with a double X handle right between the eyes. Mark Henry might be in trouble. Sheamus now starting to roll. Look at this. Look at these blows. Look at these blows from Sheamus. My goodness. Mark Henry, no. Look at this reversal from Mark. Look at that reversal. Oh, what is he going for? Oh, the bear hug. The bear hug. My goodness. My goodness. The insides of Sheamus are turning to puree at this point. I mean, you've got to believe that they're becoming puree-like at this point. But he will not give up. Look at that. The referee is asking him. And Mark Henry is screaming, give up. Oh, look at this, though. Mark Henry just does not want to break the hold. Just does not want to break the hold. Oh, nice reversal from Sheamus. Big DDT. The big DDT to the big man. And now Mark Henry with the big boot. Mark sending Sheamus into the ropes, it seems like. He fires right back. Nice counter. Combo breaker. Oh, look at that big blow. Mark Henry still in this. I mean, Sheamus, I should say, still in this. That's the more impressive feat. And Mark Henry trying to throw him into the ropes again, and it doesn't work once again. I think Mark is starting to lose his momentum here. Big elbows from the Great White. The Great White is starting to roll, ladies and gentlemen. I have got to believe that the World Heavyweight Champion Mark Henry is in big trouble here tonight. Look at this now. Now this is the Sheamus we saw on Friday Night SmackDown. Big suplex from Sheamus as well. Big elbows again to the back of the neck. To the back of the neck there. Very impactful maneuver. Oh, look at that elbow drop. And now Sheamus just stomping to the god of the World Heavyweight Champion. Again, losing some of that respect, Mark, as I said before. And look at this again. Again, the bear hug. My goodness. I mean, this has got to destroy the intestines. The intestines of Sheamus have got to be destroyed by this point. I mean, his ribs might be cracked. He might have internal bleeding. Who knows? All I know is that this has possibly got to be the worst seat in the entire arena tonight. And look at this now. Sheamus barely standing. And look at that big shoulder tackle from Mark Henry. My goodness. What a powerful man. What a scary, scary individual Mark Henry really is. And Sheamus kicks out, and Mark Henry is starting to show signs of frustration here. And that might cost him the match. And that might be where Mark Henry will make that one big mistake that will allow Sheamus to take advantage. Maybe not, though. And another quick cover from Mark Henry. And again, only a 2. Only a 2 count. Sheamus, he will not give up. This man has got the heart of a lion. Oh, look at that counter from Sheamus. And now Sheamus. What's Sheamus going for? Oh my god, how the heck did he manage to flip Mark Henry? Oh, look at that reversal from Mark. My goodness, what a reversal. What a reversal. And again that gorilla press. Gorilla press slam. Oh god. And look at this now. Mark Henry's cheering the audience. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. What is he going for now? Oh, the world's strongest slam. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Wow. What a match. What a scary individual Mark Henry really is. I mean, the way that he was able to adapt to the mistakes that he made on Friday Night SmackDown. He realized what he did wrong, and when the title was on the line, Mark Henry defeats Sheamus here tonight. Wow. I mean, look at the highlights of this match. We saw so many power moves. We saw a lot of great technical wrestling, but at the same time, this, ladies and gentlemen, was a fight. And your World Heavyweight Champion still is the one and only World's Strongest Man himself, Mark Henry. And look at Sheamus. Sheamus is still out of it. I mean, Sheamus might need to be hospitalized. I mean, I would believe that Sheamus's ribs might be cracked. He might have internal bleeding as a result of those bear hugs. And I think that really is what took a lot of the life out of the Great White, were those submission holds, those bear hugs from the World's Strongest Man. I mean, when the World's Strongest Man is trying to give you a bear hug, good luck. Good luck stopping him. And you gotta give it up to Sheamus for the fact that he survived. That he was able to survive for so long, and he was still fighting. He was still trying to show signs of life. But at the end of the night, we've got another entrant into the Hall of Pain. Alrighty guys, I am back. Sorry about that odd cut. I had to take a little bit of a break over there. So now let's continue our pay-per-view, and we are now going into our Intercontinental Championship match. It will be Dolph Ziggler, Mr. Zigzag himself, who will be defending his Intercontinental Championship for the very first time against a very surprising opponent in David Otunga. So of course David Otunga earning himself that roll-up victory against Ryback a week ago on Monday Night Raw in what was a spectacular contest as well. But again, a lot of people saying David Otunga, including myself, actually got lucky. But at the end of the day, he got the job done. He got himself to this position, and now it's up to him to perform up to par, and maybe he could get lucky again and become Intercontinental Champion against Dolph Ziggler here tonight. I have always thought about David Otunga as a guy. I mean, he's a Harvard grad. Look at this combination of moves from Dolph Ziggler. Very impressive early on, zigzagging his way to a very impressive start. But as I was just saying, David Otunga, I mean, the guy is a Harvard grad, for God's sake. The man he's got the physical specimen to be very impressive. It just seems to me that he has not been able to put everything together to be a very, very impressive opponent in the ring. But look at this. As I say this, I mean, he's starting this match very well against Ziggler. Maybe if he's able to put it all together tonight, maybe we will see David Otunga hit that reset button on his career and set himself on the proper path towards stardom. And what a great way it would be to start off being Intercontinental Champion, earning his first title right here on the Blitzwinger channel. Universe Mode, look at these big shots from Ziggler trying to fight back, but Otunga counters that. Speaking of another man that is not very liked, that is actually Dolph Ziggler. Over the past few weeks, a lot of people have shown some disgust towards Ziggler, saying that he should not be trying to use Shawn Michaels' weapon, of course, in the super kick. A lot of people are against that. I personally think that it's a brilliant idea by Dolph Ziggler. I think that considering his stature and his size, I think it makes perfect sense. In fact, me and him had a conversation backstage today where he told me that he feels like the super kick, first of all, he's put his own spin on it, he told me, and on top of that, he's told me that he feels as though it has become a tool to even the odds, because of the fact that he says oftentimes he would feel like he could not compete with some of the bigger guys like Big Show and Mark Henry and such, but now he doesn't have to worry about that now that he has this super kick at his disposal. Look at this Dolph! My goodness, big diving dropkick from Dolph Ziggler, able to trick David Otunga into committing for that move, but now Otunga counters with a big STO. Otunga very impressive early on. And the other thing that I think a lot of people are not realizing, I mean, Ziggler, if there is one man on the current roster that you could compare to Shawn Michaels, I would say that that's Dolph Ziggler. I mean, the man, look at that. Look at that standing dropkick. That requires incredible athletical ability, and Dolph Ziggler has exactly that. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Look at that. Now taking away the arm of Dolph Ziggler there. Otunga really going after that elbow of Dolph Ziggler. And I mean, Dolph has been super duper impressive. A lot of the audience has turned towards liking Ziggler, but since he has adopted this new finishing maneuver of his, which is this dropkick, a lot of people have started to turn on Ziggler. Oh God, look at that diving crossbody from Dolph Ziggler. My goodness, he is not kidding around. He wants to get this party started. Mr. Show-Off is doing exactly that. Big boot to the side of the temple of the one and only Otunga. And now look at this quick cover by Dolph Ziggler sliding in. Only gets himself a 1, but still very impressive. Big kicks right here to the sternum, and now a couple of rights and lefts. Great combination of maneuvers there from Ziggler, and a nice shot to the elbow, returning the favor earlier on. Oh God, nice belly-to-belly suplex from Otunga. Very impressive. I am really, really impressed by Otunga here tonight. The other thing is, if you do not know, of course, there's an added stipulation to this contest. If Ryback interferes in this match, he shall be fired. He's been banned from the building, and on top of that, again, if he still decides to somehow, some way show up at the building, he will be banned. So, if I was Ryback, I would try to stick away from this match, as far away from this match as possible. I mean, that would be a horrible mistake to make, to get fired. He will not even be able to get his revenge A lot of people still on Ryback's side. A lot of people believe that he got robbed in that TLC contest. I personally think that Dolph Ziggler did exactly what he needed to do and won that match impressively. My goodness. And this actually might cost him this title defense. He dives and he misses. And now look at this. Oh, he delivers a big shot to the kidneys of David Otunga. Big counter from Otunga, though. Look at that. I am really, really impressed by Otunga here tonight. I am serious. I don't think we've ever seen David Otunga quite as impressive as he has been tonight. And look at this now. Ziggler heading to the top rope. Dolph Ziggler with a big elbow. My goodness. Dolph Ziggler with the big elbow drop. We're going to need to get this table replaced. Oh my goodness, this has been insane. What a match. I mean, this is an Intercontinental Championship match, and it just shows you how much value this title has. Both of these men realize that this title, just similarly to, of course, that Money in the Bank match earlier on tonight, this title is the ticket towards getting to that main event status. Another boot to the side of the head from Ziggler, and I think he might be able to get it here. He might just win. He gets the one. Oh God, Otunga kicks out of that one. Big clothesline from Ziggler, though. The big clothesline delivered from Dolph Ziggler, and another one. My goodness, Dolph Ziggler ain't kidding around now. Look at this. Look at this head. Nice. Oh, look at that. And some people love him, some people hate him. Very similar to Shawn Michaels. If you remember, Shawn Michaels early on in his career, he did not have a lot of fans. But as people started to realize just how talented he is, and I think that we are just at that phase with Dolph Ziggler. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Sending the shoulder of Otunga right into that steel post. And now look at this. Ziggler, the big rights and lefts. Uh-oh. Nice counter from Otunga, though. Otunga's still in this. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Look at that counter. Look at that counter. Just like Otunga. Just like Otunga got the roll-up on Ryback. Ziggler getting that roll-up on Otunga. So impressive. And look at this. Look at that. A tribute, an homage to Ric Flair. And then a nice inverted neck breaker. He gets the one. Again, very impressed by Otunga here. Gets a big body drop. Otunga is starting to roll now, ladies and gentlemen. He is setting up Ziggler for something big. He's chanting to the audience. This is going to be impressive. Oh, God. There's that chokeslam powerbomb. That chokeslam powerbomb from David Otunga. So impressive. So impressive, but Ziggler kicks out. Ziggler kicks out. And look at this now. The zigzag out of nowhere. He pops up and gets the zigzag. He pops up and gets the zigzag. And look at this. Otunga sliding out of the ring, showing a little bit of some signs of experience. And Ziggler's calling him back in. Ziggler's calling him back in. And now look at this. Nice counter from Ziggler. Ziggler tempting Otunga to get the heck back in the ring. My goodness. And now look at this. Now look at this. Ziggler with a big clothesline. Dolph Ziggler with a big clothesline. Goodness gracious. Oh, God. And now Dolph Ziggler eating some big right hands to the top of the temple. My goodness, what a match. What a title defense here for Dolph Ziggler. His first title defense, and it's a very, very, very physical matchup between these two men. Both men understand what that title means. Both men realize how much they want to be Intercontinental Champion. And now look at this. Otunga with a big clothesline, nearly taking off Ziggler's head there with that one. Oh, and look at these elbows. Look at these elbows. My goodness, Ziggler's neck twisting and turning from position to position there. My goodness. Ziggler trying to make his way up. Uh-oh. Ziggler might be in trouble here. Ziggler kicks out at the 1 count, though. And now the big clothesline from Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is starting to fire up. He's starting to come alive. Look at these big clotheslines. I think that Otunga might be out of this. Otunga might just be out. Look at this big German suplex. Oh my goodness, Ziggler is starting to roll. Dolph Ziggler, oh, he might be going for that jawbreaker again. That jawbreaker, nicely done there by Dolph Ziggler, who's now heading to the top rope. He's heading to the top rope. Oh God, look at that elbow drop. A la Shawn Michaels. Very impressive. And there's that standing dropkick that I was talking about. I mean, that move, ladies and gentlemen, requires incredible athletical ability. And Dolph Ziggler makes it look so easy. Look at that. I mean, how beautiful of a maneuver is that? He gets the quick cover. One. Only the one there. Otunga able to kick out. Another big body drop from Otunga. The big back body drop from David Otunga. And now look at Otunga. Otunga going for a submission hold. Otunga very dangerous here. Otunga very dangerous. Ziggler not very close to the ropes. Ziggler not very close to the ropes. He has got to be very, very careful here. He has got to be really, really careful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that counter. Look at that counter from Dolph Ziggler. So impressive. And now Dolph Ziggler delivering the German suplex. Wow, what a match, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think anyone expected this, including Dolph Ziggler. I don't think anyone had expected to see such a performance from David Otunga. And look at this now. Ziggler now, look at this, bam! There's that super kick. My God, Otunga is bleeding. And the big clothesline from Dolph Ziggler to follow that up. That was a very confusing form of events. I think Otunga, the blood got to his eyes, and I think he wasn't even sure what the heck he was. But there you have it. Dolph Ziggler, victorious tonight, able to retain his Intercontinental Championship, and what a match. A lot of people tell me I get into the matches way too much, but come on, how could you not get invested in that match? And that super kick, once again, proves to be the difference maker. It really does prove to be the tool that makes the difference for Dolph Ziggler here tonight. A lot of close falls, and my oh my, Otunga, I mean, his stock has risen like crazy. Could that have gone any better for Otunga? I mean, of course it could have. He could have won the title, but I think the amount of fight that David Otunga put up tonight was something that no one expected. But that super kick once again comes into play, and there's your Intercontinental Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you love him or you hate him, he puts on a show every night. Dolph Ziggler, ladies and gentlemen. My oh my. It's time to move on to our next contest of the night, but that was impressive. I mean, that was a really great wrestling match on all levels, for sure. I think that our first match of the night, I'll be fair with you guys, I'm always honest, wasn't very impressive due to the fact that it was simulated, but so far after that, we had a really great World Heavyweight Championship match, followed by an amazing Intercontinental Championship match. I don't know why this is here, because we were gonna... What the? Brock Lesnar against Zack Ryder? I mean, come on, Universe Mode. That makes no sense. We had Brodus Clay there before against Kofi Kingston to end their feud. Sorry about that, guys. So let's set that matchup. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna debut Brodus Clay's new orange attire just because it's awesome. Alrighty. Well, it is time. Of course, these two men go quite a ways back. Brodus Clay pretty much kind of has been the catalyst to the breakup of Kofi Kingston and R-Truth as a tag team. There have been a lot of signs pointing towards Brodus Clay wanting to team up with R-Truth, and basically Kofi Kingston says, I don't care whether you team up with R-Truth, all I want is to get my hands on you one-on-one in the wrestling ring. So tonight, Blitzwinger made it happen right here in the Money in the Bank match. Right before we continue our show, it will be Brodus Clay taking on Kofi Kingston. Brodus Clay debuting his brand new orange attire here. Look at this now. Look at the suplex. God, look at that suplex from Brodus Clay. That was very impressive. Brodus early on here. I mean, this man has been a force to be reckoned with lately. The guy has really repositioned himself greatly, and he wants to compete for that tag team gold, but he needed a partner. And I think that he found himself a partner now in R-Truth. But this almost feels like a test. Like if Brodus can win tonight, he can team up with R-Truth. And I think that those two will make for a heck of a tag team, so I would really love to see that. I do not agree with the ways that Brodus has gone about this, you know, costing Kofi Kingston the match a couple of times and costing Kofi Kingston his friendship with R-Truth. But at the same time, I feel like Brodus Clay has really rededicated... What the hell? No, God! How the hell did Kofi even pull that off? I mean, that's over 280 pounds coming off the top rope there. Goodness gracious, Kofi Kingston showing a great a great sign of strength there. Has been really trying to get himself on the winning streak as well. Kofi struggling with actually... Oh God, nice DDT there. But Kofi struggling with actually being able to establish himself as a main eventer. He had one chance there earlier on in his career against Randy Orton. Things didn't go perfectly well for him as he eats a big bulldog from Brodus Clay here. But I think that Kofi is best in tag team wrestling. I think that he should stick to that. If Kofi Kingston could find himself a tag team partner now that he has split up with R-Truth, I think that I would love to see Kofi Kingston get another run at those tag team championships. Look at this though. Look at this attack. Look at this attack from the Funkasaurus. I mean, whether you love or hate the fact that this guy dances in the ring, or the ways that he's been going about acquiring himself a tag team partner, the guy is impressive. I mean, for a big man, he moves like very few big men do. But that is what all that... Look at that. I mean, he turned Kofi Kingston inside out with that shoulder tackle. My goodness gracious. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. Look at this big bulldog again. I mean, you don't see a lot of big guys run like that, ladies and gentlemen. Brodus Clay now heading to the top rope. You don't see this often either. Oh, God. And that could have gone very, very, very wrong. Thankfully for him, it doesn't. Look at this now. Oh, there's that suplex. That suplex that Taz actually made so very, very famous. Uh-oh. And now look at this now. Look at Brodus. Look at Brodus. Brodus Clay with a big shoulder tackle. What's he going for? Brodus Clay. It looks like he's going to go for a different finisher. He's going to go for that splash. That splash of his. Oh, God. Imagine your ribcage caving in. All the oxygen being pushed out of you instantly when you have this thing landing on you. I cannot imagine what you must be thinking when you're looking up and you see this guy flying at you through the air with the big splash coming down on you like that. I mean, he hurt Kofi's ribs for sure earlier on with that splash off the top rope, but then this really ended it all. The big splash from Brodus. He gets the 1, he gets the 2, and of course he gets the 3. And I believe that we will now see the Funkasaurus team up with the one and only R-Truth. And we will hopefully see those get a run at the titles. That would be pretty impressive. And there he is celebrating. There he is. Oh, and there's the Funkadactyls. Or, there we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I mean, he does bring the party up, that's for sure. Look at that. Look at that. My, oh my. What a great little match we had there. A nice little breather. You know, sometimes you need some matches to slow down the pace because you cannot... psychologically, if you look, when they book WrestleManias even, you always want to have kind of a match that kind of slows things down to let you get a breather in between. It's still a great wrestling match. I thought that was a pretty competitive match. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to witness some great tag team wrestling. I just spoke of tag team wrestling, actually, in the case of Brodus Clay teaming up with R-Truth. And I'm sure that now those two are going to be closely watching this match right here as Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos, put their tag team gold on the line against Primo and Epico. Primo and Epico have been victorious many a weeks against the Usos. They said that the Uso brothers got lucky that week. The Uso brothers, on the other hand, have really started to push the idea of being singles wrestlers once again, which I think is a really big mistake because of the fact that they are not trying to hone their craft. The really interesting thing about this tag team contest is that, of course, both teams are very young. Both teams are not first-generation superstars. So that definitely adds a lot of intrigue to this match and a lot of kind of a interesting approach because you've got Primo and Epico who really work on honing their craft. And a lot of people feel like they really did get robbed that night. God, look at that big power bomb. My goodness. One of the Usos there lands that big power bomb now. I believe that's Jey there. And look at this now. Oh, look at this. Look at this move from Primo. God. Now that's how you get things started. A big powerbomb and then such beautiful, almost Lucha Libre-like maneuver there from Primo. Oh, God. Look at that. It's also a really, really great match from a dynamic standpoint. I mean, you've got one team that is very, very, you know, high-flying and athletic and agility-based. And then you've got the other team that is just raw power. Just an incredible amount of strength for such young guys. The Uso brothers are very, very powerful, really, really strong kids, those two. I mean, really impressive, and I think that they do have a bright future. I just think that they need to really hone their craft, rededicate themselves so that they can wrestle like that. I mean, you do not learn how to do that in one day's time. That takes years and years of practice. Look at this cover. Look at this cover. Oh, God. Come on, ref. Pay attention. As much of a credit as I'm giving to Primo and Epico there, I mean, you do there are those moments there as well where Primo and Epico do very dirty things. God, did you see Jey's neck? Jey's neck just bounced off that top rope. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it sure as heck was effective. God, look at that big elbow drop off the ropes. And now Epico with the big lefts and rights and a nice drop kick as well to end that combo there. What's he going for? Ooh, nice German suplex. We just saw Dolph Ziggler go for a couple of those, but that was just as impressive. My goodness, you don't often see a moonsault to the back, but that was impressive. Got the cover again. 1. Doesn't even earn a 1. I mean, how powerful is Jey? Jey is just a monster. Last month, the Usos impressed a lot of us, winning the tag team gold. A lot of people did not expect that. A lot of people were surprised by that. But look at this now. Looks like he might be going for the tag. He's running to the corner. And I think Epico realized that it might be a good idea to tag in Primo as well. And now we'll see Jimmy. Oh, God. Jimmy eats a big dropkick. Maybe we won't be seeing a lot of Jimmy, actually, as he eats a big dropkick from Primo, who now delivers a nice scoop slam there as well. And look at that kick right to the lower back. I mean, that is just brilliant. Delivering that shot to the center of the back would be effective, but going for that kidney area is damaging because it's got a long run effect. God, look at that. Look at that Hurricanrana. Nicely done. Thank God that that wasn't a Cena Karana, if you know what I mean. And now look at this. Primo sending Jimmy surprisingly to their corner. This is not very smart tag team wrestling right here. But, I mean, he might just be trying to get inside the heads of the Usos, trying to show them that he's not scared of them at all. But I think that that might be a wrong strategy. As much as I've talked up Primo and Epico, I think that some of their ways, of course, are not very lovely. God, look at that moonsault. Kind of gets half of it, but Jimmy kind of dodges most of the damage, actually. Big kick. Good maneuver there from Primo, but now Jimmy counters that. In goes Jimmy. What's he going for? Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes that. I love this. I love this move. Look at this move. Bam! Look at that giant splash. I mean, he's got that kind of traditional dance to go along with it. Primo realizing that he's in a lot of trouble. Tags in Epico, but now eats a big elbow from Jimmy Uso. Trying to fight back, though. Ooh, look at that. I'm impressed by that. He goes to the outside. Oh, nice takedown by Epico, who now is celebrating with the audience. Look at him. He is celebrating. He's definitely energized. I mean, those moves are fantastic. Those are beautiful moves to watch. Whether you love their ways or not, Primo and Epico wrestle beautiful wrestling matches. That is for certain. And now look at this. Epico calling for Jey to get up. Oh, and he eats a big drop kick on the receiving end there. Got the one. Nothing more. Uh-oh. Try to go for a big shot there, Epico did. But he gets countered. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. Very smart. Very smart by Jimmy Uso there. You take away the shins. You take away the legs. You take away that base for all those awesome attacks like the kicks, the drop kicks, the big high-flying maneuvers. You take away those legs. And you make it very difficult for Primo and Epico to wrestle the kind of match that they want, where they could dictate the pace. Look at these shots now. Look at these shots. And it seemed to have dazed Jimmy. Sends him into the ropes. Look at that nice hip toss. Nice hip toss from Epico. And now Epico is starting to roll again. Big kick to the lower back. The big kick to the lower back there. And now what's he going for? Oh, I thought he was going to send him into their corner again. But instead, he sends him into the corner that favors his team. Primo, though, leaves there. Oh, my goodness. He might have broke his neck there. Did you see that? Did you see how vicious that DDT was? And you see, even Jey was a little concerned there. Thought that maybe his brother would not be able to kick out of that one, because that really was a very, very high impact move. I mean, that was super impressive. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is going on here? Look at this big move. Again going for the legs. So smart. So smart. I love that. I love that show of experience. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is what the Uso brothers need a little more of. They need to understand the technical side of things. A big elbow drop from Uso. They definitely have an incredible potential. I mean, both guys come from such a great family. Uh-oh, look at that. And that might have been, you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, experience. He should not have gone for that, and he pays for that with a big back suplex from Epico. I think that that's exactly the kind of moments where when they watch this match back, whether they win it or not, they will regret doing those things. God, look at that. Taking a page out of Epico's book with a big high-flying crossbody. And now Epico follows him to the outside. Misses it, though. Unfortunately, of course, our desk has been replaced here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering, during the commercial break. And now look at this, Epico. Epico sliding into the ring. Oh, look at this now. Jimmy trying to get away. Jimmy trying to get away, and he does. And he sends in Jey again. Epico, though, quickly able to counter that. Nice hip toss. Nice hip toss again. Epico to the top rope. God, look at that leg drop. What a leg drop, man. That is impressive. That is really, really impressive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's he setting him up for? God, look at that big blow to the back of the neck. Oh, nice. The back suplex. Did you see that, Epico? I mean, he landed so hard on his neck, he turned inside out. Look at this Epico now. Sorry. Epico. Whoa. What the heck was that? That was like a diving neck breaker. I'm not even sure what the heck to call that one. I don't think I've ever seen that maneuver before. That was really impressive. And, uh-oh, look at this. And this is exactly what you don't want to get hit with when you face the team of Primo and Epico. There's that finishing tag team maneuver. Oh my god, he only earns himself a 1 though. My goodness. Was that all instinct? What was that? That was incredible. How did he manage to kick out of that? Look at this. Primo and Epico can't believe this. They're getting frustrated. Oh, and look at this. Now Primo is talking smack to the audience members. And I don't think he realized it, but he can get counted out now. Oh, look at this. I think that was all part of their plan. So clever. I mean, so smart. Just such a genuinely smart form of attack. God, I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. How many tables do we need to buy? This is ridiculous. Oh, look at that. A collision by Primo and Epico thanks to Jimmy Uso, who now tries to send Primo into the ring. And I think Jimmy... oh, look at this now. Jimmy and Epico fighting on the outside right in front of us here. Those two are going brawling against one another. And now look at this. Primo might be setting up something big. Nice moonsault. I think he landed with his knees on the face of... Oh my goodness. Look at that move. I've never seen Primo pull that one off. Can't get himself even a 1 though, unfortunately. But that was a beautiful move. It was like a corkscrew. Oh. Speaking of corkscrews, Jey Uso popped him like a bottle there. Now tags in Jimmy. And Jimmy's coming in. And Jimmy, oh, dodges that big dropkick, but eats a different variation of the same move. So impressive. Primo, oh, wow. Damn. I did not expect that. He got tossed all the way down, all the way out of the ring. Slides back in though, quickly realizing that he might be in trouble here. Oh, a nice dropkick again. Again, a beautiful show of athleticism right here. And look at this. What's he going for? Oh, look at that backbreaker. The backbreaker from Primo. And Jey is not paying attention. Jey's not paying attention. Jey's not. Too late. That was too late. The victory goes to Primo and Epico. And we've got brand new champions. And that's exactly what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Jimmy and Jey Uso, this past month, leading up to Money in the Bank, I saw signs that worried me. I had talks with them backstage. I told them, do you guys not feel like you should focus on more tag team wrestling? Do you not feel like you should be trying to compete in tag team wrestling matches? Instead, they would try to compete in matches where it would be a one-on-one situation. I don't get it. I think that that was a silly mistake, and I think that tonight, Primo and Epico proved exactly why you should focus on tag team wrestling if you plan to be a successful tag team wrestling champion. And there you have it. Primo and Epico celebrating, got that gold back, and now everyone is gonna put their targets on these two men's back. Very impressive match though. Very back and forth at times. Seemed like the Uso brothers were just a sliver away from winning it. I mean, I was super impressed by the fact that Jimmy was able to kick out from that double finishing move from Primo and Epico. That was absolutely that double backstabber. I mean, not a lot of people kick out from that, and they managed to. Okay, why is this doing this? Damn, it's a triple threat. Remember, this is so odd because you set it up to be. Sorry, I forgot to set it to specialty, didn't I? Title match. Triple threat. We're gonna have Daniel Bryan, of course, in there as well, which is gonna be pretty exciting. Let's have Punk wear his hard attire. Rocky, the Hollywood champion. And then, of course, Daniel Bryan. There we go. Okay, so let's save that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some Divilicious action, as we will see the Women's Championship being defended by Alicia Fox, or Alicia Fox, I should say. Sorry, I don't know why I said it that way. Against Nikki Bella. Should be a phenomenal female wrestling match. And why don't we give the simulation feature another try? So, of course, Alicia has been the champion over the past a few months here. She's been very, very successful. She's gotten way better in the ring. I think overall our entire Divas division has been performing substantially better to the regular WWE, because I think that they get more in-ring time. We see the women compete, and therefore they hone their skills, they hone their craft, and they get way better in that ring. So here we go. We got a nice lockup. Nikki Bella, early on control. I hope that's Nikki, of course. With them being twins, of course, adds a lot of possibilities to the interference by her sister, Brie Bella. So let's hope we don't see that. Let's hope we're going to see just a technical, beautiful, athletic wrestling match. And look at this. Look at this. Whoa! I mean, just as I said, impressive wrestling early on. Nikki Bella with a huge dropkick right to the chest of Alicia. And now look at that face buster. Man. Okay. Nikki has improved substantially. I mean, look at these moves from her. And another face buster for good measure. I mean, if there's one thing that they got to worry about, it's that face. Alright. God. Alicia with a nice test press there and a bunch of right hands. Alicia has really, really impressed me. I think that she could fare well against almost any man on her roster. I mean, she's been that good recently. Her wrestling skills have gotten substantially better. She's gotten way more confident and comfortable on the microphone as well. She's just become a very, very complete package wrestler and diva. Look at that. Nice reversal by Nikki. Early on, Nikki was dictating the pace, but now it seems like the women's champion, Alicia Fox, has been able to regain some momentum here, starting to dictate the pace. Look at that. God, look at that backbreaker. Very impressive by Alicia Fox. Very, very foxy. Uh-oh. Look at that test of strength. Both women trying to show that they are stronger than the other. Look at that series of counters. I mean, that is the look at that. That is beautiful chain wrestling from both women. I am already impressed. My goodness. Nice maneuver there. That was a nice sign from someone in the audience. One hot fox. All right. And look at that. I mean, this is impressive. I mean, this really shows you the much more technical background that they have been able to adapt to recently. Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Alicia is stuck in the tree of woe. By the way, they just replaced our announce table. I hope to dear God we won't be needing to get a third one, because these things are expensive, ladies and gentlemen. This runs us quite dry on our budgets. God, look at that big splash from Nikki Bella. My oh my. I mean, I said that they improved, but this is very impressive. Nice lock up there. Oh, wow. Whoa, did you see those punches from Alicia? That was impressive. Could have knocked her teeth out. Look at that big bulldog from Alicia Fox, and Alicia Fox is starting to roll. She's starting to gain momentum. The champion is starting to show how you get this thing done. Nikki Bella, the only thing that I've been disappointed by. Wow, look at that. Very Triple H-like knee drop there. But the only thing I've been disappointed by... wow. Nice slap. The only thing I've been disappointed by from Nikki is the fact that she has not been able or has not gone for a cover on the champion. I think after delivering that big dropkick, she has had opportunity after opportunity to pin the champion, but I guess that's one of those things that you get with experience. The same goes for the champion. I would go for the cover right now, but again, Alicia probably doesn't feel comfortable enough that she could get that 3 count, that highly coveted 3 count, to retain her gold for another month, or at least until the next time that she has to defend it. Oh wow, look at that big shot. That big shot. Oh, and a big knee as well. Man, Nikki is really fighting back. Big elbow drop as well. Very impressive. And another test of strength. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. Oh, look at that. Nikki wins again. Oh God. Damn. That was painful. You could hear her, the thud with which her head bounced off the canvas. You could hear it all the way up here next to our brand new announce table. Look at this, another lockup of strength, and again, Nikki wins. The champion has got to be concerned at this point. The champion has really started to kind of almost throw her best tools at Nikki, but Nikki has been able to not only oh God, look at this unorthodox maneuver from her. That was a very interesting maneuver there, kind of almost like a submission hold. Ooh, I thought Nikki was going to go for the RKO there for a second. And now what's she going for? Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I said. She needs to cover the champion, and we need to see that more often. If she wants to win this, she needs to take advantage of those times when she has the champion hurt. You never know when you could keep your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count. Nice move there from Alicia now. Oh, and a nice splash. Very Brodus Clay-like. And now the champion, I guess, also trying to get that cover. Probably the champion probably felt confident that she had done enough damage there to get that pin. And now look at this lockup. Look at this lockup. Uh-oh. Nice reversal from Nikki again. Look at this chain wrestling. I love this. This is phenomenal. Nice Russian leg sweep from Nikki Bella. What a great match this is becoming. Oh, uh-oh. God, you could get your knee dislocated like that, if not worse than that. Look at this now. Nikki feeding off the crowd, and the crowd, look at the crowd. They're going bananas. I think everyone is surprised by how great this match really is. There's that face buster from Nikki Bella. If she can get the cover right now. Come on, Nikki, you're wasting a lot of time. If you can get the cover right now, you can become champion. 1. You see? That's what I'm saying. She wasted a little too much time there. Taking too much time to try to position Alicia in the middle of the ring. She should have just hooked her legs and got the cover. Wow. Nice neck breaker from Alicia Fox. That was impressive. And look at that tilt-a-whirl power slam as well. So impressive. And look at that quick cover. What? Oh. Quick kick out from Nikki. Nikki doesn't even give her the 1. But look at this now. Alicia Fox going for that scissors kick. And I have got to believe that this is it. If she can cover her now. Oh, look at this. Alicia might be wasting too much time here as well. Now Alicia with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, we've got a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be just your ordinary Divas match. Wow. And the champion's starting to show some signs of frustrations. That is for sure. But what a match. I mean, you could argue that this is the match of the night. These are putting on a heck of a match. God, look at that big right hand from Nikki Bella. Now Nikki delivers a slap. And she shouted something. I wasn't able to make it out, but she screamed something to the champion. That's always great to see. Oh God, nice DDT, inverted DDT I should say. Alicia Fox really showing a great diverse attack set, or tool set I should say. I mean, just very impressive, really a great variety of attacks. Same goes for Nikki. I mean, I've been impressed by both. I think either one of these women can become champion. Look at that, Nikki taking a page out of Alicia's book and hitting that inverted DDT as well. Whoa, Alicia Fox now. Oh God, nice corkscrew neck breaker there. And nice reversal from Nikki. Nikki kind of holding on to her head there. I think that neck breaker kind of got to her. She might be a little out of it. She's still fighting back. She's a very, very tough girl. Look at this now. Alicia with another quick cover. The champion hoping to win this here. Only gets a 1 though. Nikki Bella still fighting back. And she gets sent into the ropes. Oh God, nice shoulder tackle there from Alicia Fox. And now look at this. Alicia might be setting up for some big maybe. Oh, taking a little too much time there. Nikki's able to recover. Oh, look at that. That was an even test of strength there. Oh God, Ric Flair is somewhere screaming, woo! Big clothesline from the champion. Alicia seems to be a little out of it as well. I mean, look at her. She seems to be dazed and confused. But she hits Nikki with a big tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And the cover again. 1. Gets nothing out of that one, though. This has been a heck of a match. Look at that kick again. Oh, another scissors kick. And this has got to be it. This has got to be it. There is no way that Nikki can kick out of 2 of these. I mean, this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Alicia Fox retains the title. But what a match, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to talk about women's wrestling, that is what it's all about. That was a spectacular athletic contest. I am very happy to announce that Brie Bella was not involved in this match, because I think that would have spoiled from us seeing such a spectacular wrestling contest. A very, very excellent match. I mean, just look at these replays. Look at it. Look at the scissors kick right here. Look at the way Nikki's head just bouncing off the canvas. I mean, that is impressive. Look at that. What a match. And what a showcase for females athletics right there by both of these women. There you have it. Alicia celebrating, still champion. And you could see at moments in this match, you could see that Alicia was getting frustrated. You could see that Alicia was thinking to herself, can I do this? But as a champion, you always must believe in you, and yourself, I should say. And I think that she was believed in herself enough to where she was able to retain her title once again. The most successful champion so far. Are you kidding me, guys? Do you remember I changed this right before this match? That was bull. Okay, customize freely. I changed it already, remember, to a triple threat? I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Triple threat. CM Punk in the Heart attire. The Rock. The Hollywood Champion, as I said before. And of course, the new addition of Daniel Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, put your bets down now in the comment section below. Who will be the brand new champion? Will it be... Sorry. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that there's going to be a new champion. Will CM Punk be able to retain? Will the new surprise entrance of Daniel Bryan, will he be able to become champion? Will the American Dragon Daniel Bryan be able to become champion? He has a victory over The Rock. He has a couple of victories over CM Punk as well. So he definitely goes into this match a heck of a... What? Ladies and gentlemen, please, can we get a camera back there? Can we... Please, can we get a camera back there?
I mean, oh my God, it is true. Wow. What the hell is that? There's a masked man attacking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh my God. Look at the way he just tossed The Rock into the floor. I mean, that is concrete, ladies and gentlemen. That is not... It doesn't have any give. This is not a wrestling ring. Oh God, look at that big knee. My goodness, who the hell is this man? He looks to be wearing a baseball cap. Maybe a bandana? What the hell is he wearing? I'm not even certain. I mean, just... Oh God, he just hit The Rock with a bulldog right on the floor there. Oh God, and a big elbow drop as well. My goodness, who the hell is this man? I mean, it was reported to me in my headset that The Rock is getting attacked backstage, and apparently this attack has been going on for the last few minutes, even before we were able to get a camera back here, simply because we were midway through a match and all that. I mean, like, we were setting up for our main event. No one saw this coming. Oh God, no, my God. He just Russian leg sweep that. What the hell? What the hell? That's the GTS. My goodness, look at The Rock. The Rock is puking blood and he's bleeding. My goodness, who the hell is that man? Come on, cameraman, get a better shot of him.
Gotta cut to the ring. I mean, the WWE Champion has just made his way to the ring, and here comes Daniel Bryan. I mean, the most interesting thing about that attacker is that he used the GTS on The Rock. I mean, it can't be CM Punk though. How could he have enough time? How could he have enough time to change and get out of here so quickly? I mean, it couldn't be CM Punk, so who was it? I mean, Blitzwinger's running backstage like a headless chicken trying to find a brand new opponent to be added to this match. Bryan and Punk, both of them, I don't think they even realize that The Rock is not going to be competing in this match anymore. I mean, I'm baffled. I don't have any words. I'm speechless. Oh, okay, I'm just being informed of a name. No, it can't be him. It really... No. How could he come back already? That's impossible. Is it really him? I will only believe it if I see it with my own eyes. Could it really be him? I mean, ignore the Jack Swagger. Ignore the Jack Swagger video. But it is. It's Kurt Angle. It's Kurt Angle. It's the Olympic gold medalist. The man who suffered dehydration, severe dehydration, and overexhaustion in that match against Mark Henry. The man was not fit to compete that night. From what we understand, the doctors told him to not compete. He went out there and competed anyways. But my goodness, Blitzwinger throwing Kurt Angle into this match, and who saw this coming? I mean, look at the eyes of Punk and Bryan. I mean, they're both surprised by the fact that Kurt Angle is here. Bryan even exiting the ring, trying to avoid the presence of Kurt Angle. CM Punk, though, standing his ground. The WWE Champion wants to get this thing started. The WWE Champion wants to give this a try. No matter what, he's ready to compete. But Kurt Angle, ladies and gentlemen, makes his return to the WWE Universe right here on the Blitzwinger YouTube channel. And my, oh my, I am starting to get goosebumps. The potential between these three men. I mean, this could be quite possibly the greatest technical matchup we will ever see. I mean, you've got Kurt Angle, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk in one ring. CM Punk, very familiar with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. That is practically where he made his huge kind of... used the Money in the Bank pay-per-view as a catapult towards his career. towards jump-starting his career, of course, defeating John Cena a couple of years back. And look at this now. Kurt Angle sending CM Punk quickly. I don't think Punk even knew that that was coming. Kurt Angle, look at these big right hands. My, oh my, Kurt Angle is in an amazing shape here tonight. And, I mean, who saw that coming? Who expected Kurt Angle to return here tonight? Of course, Kurt and Punk go a ways back after Kurt Angle sucker punched CM Punk a few weeks back. And then they were going back and forth on Twitter, trying to... I'm not going to quote anything simply because it is inappropriate for our show here. Oh, look at that big neck breaker from Kurt Angle. Nice, impressive maneuver. And look at this big DDT on the outside. The WWE Champion is getting battered right here. Oh, and just as I say that, he delivers a big kick. But look at Angle. Angle pops right back up. Kurt Angle, he looks to be in tremendous shape. I mean, he looks way better than what he did when he left a month ago at Capital Punishment. Oh, God. And ladies and gentlemen, I've just been updated in my earpiece that it is true. The Rock has been transported. God, look at that big elbow drop from Kurt. And now look at this. Look at this, though. Daniel Bryan firing off right away. Oh, nice European uppercut from Daniel. And look at this, Daniel and Punk working together on Kurt Angle there. But as I was just saying, The Rock has been transported to the local hospital. The Rock has suffered a minor concussion from what I understand. But at the same time, he suffered very serious lacerations to his forehead. On top of that, he has been confirmed to have already 2 broken ribs, which is a substantial damage to your mid-torso. And whoever the hell this man was, if you are just tuning in right now to this particular match, if you do not know what had happened, The Rock has been assaulted backstage by a mysterious man, a man dressed in a black hoodie, wearing basically a baseball cap and what seemed like a black bandana. I mean, we do not know who it was. The Rock has been unable to compete in this match, which is why you might see right in front of you right now Kurt Angle hitting the big DDT on Daniel Bryan, and now he gets neck broken. And of course, with that troublesome neck of his, that is not something that he wants to be hit with often. And look at this now, Kurt showing signs of experience, sliding out of the ring. And look at this now, Kurt Angle. I don't think anyone realizes. Look at the way Kurt Angle was able to, look at this. He's calling Punk back into the ring, and it seems like this match is almost starting to be only between Punk and Kurt. Look at these two. I mean, they are beating the holy hell out of each other. And Daniel Bryan needs to try to get the respect of both of these men. He needs to remind them that he is the third wheel in this match. And look at this now. Kurt, after Bryan is shouting some very, very inflammatory comments towards him, Kurt Angle showing Bryan a little bit of attention. And if you did not notice, Daniel Bryan has also been busted wide open after getting his head driven into that steel post earlier on. Look at this big counter from Kurt Angle now. Kurt Angle with the big shoulder tackle to the WWE Champion. And now the cover. He's got the cover. 1. Only earns him 1 there from the WWE Champion. Oh, look at this now. Punk has got Kurt's back. And now Punk with the German suplex. Showing Kurt Angle that he can do exactly what he does. And even possibly better. But what a match, ladies and gentlemen. I have to admit, triple threat matches ain't pretty. It's not a pretty sight. It's a fight. But at the same time, this has been a very, very competitive triple threat contest. So far, I would definitely give the favorite to Kurt Angle. I think he's been doing a tremendous job in this match. But so has the WWE Champion. I think that CM Punk is right on his tail. Oh, God, nice kick to the lower torso there of Kurt Angle. And look at this now. Daniel Bryan with a nice maneuver there. I have not seen Bryan go for that very often. But that was a very impressive move from Daniel Bryan. Now look at this big kick and an elbow drop. Kurt Angle trying to, oh God, look at this. He's getting rolled up. He got rolled up and he kicks out quickly. But CM Punk, that is exactly what I'm talking about. That is why the WWE Champion is CM Punk, because he is so damn dangerous. You never know what you can expect from him. Look at that back suplex. I mean, what a series of great maneuvers. And now the Bulldog from the #1 contender now, I guess, Kurt Angle, to CM Punk. Kurt Angle, I guess, now officially signs with Monday Night Raw. Oh, look at this. Nice reversal from Daniel Bryan, the belly-to-belly suplex. I have definitely not given enough respect to Bryan. He has definitely been impressive, but at the same time, he has not earned his credit in this match. And look at that big DDT from Kurt Angle and a big clothesline from Kurt Angle to the WWE Champion, of course, CM Punk here. And now look at this, Kurt tossing Punk back into the ring. And again, just when I was going to say that Kurt and Punk are trying to make this a one-on-one contest, Daniel Bryan making his presence known. And so does the WWE Champion as he risks his whole life there, dives out to the ring and nails both Daniel Bryan and Kurt Angle with that diving crossbody. And look at that. Kurt Angle is still dazed and confused, standing right in front of us. Oh, God. And now Kurt gets thrown into that turnbuckle. And what's going on here now? Oh, look at this. Daniel Bryan returning the favor. Earlier on, Kurt Angle delivering the exact same maneuver to Bryan. And now Daniel Bryan returning the favor, ramming Kurt Angle's head into that rope. And look at this now. Both men enter the ring at the same time. And Kurt Angle trying to fight off both guys. Oh, misses that shoulder block. And Bryan now. Oh, God. Nice move there. Going after that arm, of course. Trying to set it up for that label lock at some point. And look at that knee drop to the knee of Kurt Angle. I mean, it almost seems like Punk and Bryan are working together here, which is a little odd to say. But again, I think that Punk was probably just confident of the fact that Kurt wasn't going to be getting pinned there. And look at this now. The German suplex series again. Can he pull off all three? He gets two of them. And can number 3 be hit? Yes, it can. And look at this now. Big kick. The big kick. Oh, nice. Look at that. Drops Bryan. I mean, Bryan is out of it. And look at this. The angle slam. My goodness. The angle slam from Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle with the cover. He's got the cover. 1. Oh, God. Look at that, though. Bryan kicks out to the impress of everybody, and to the surprise, I should say, of everybody in this arena. God, look at this. Kurt Angle eating a big elbow right to that wound that was opened up via his head meeting the steel post. And now look at this. Big kick from Bryan. Big kick just when I thought Punk was setting up Kurt Angle for the GTS. The big kick. And now look at this. Kurt Angle with the angle slam. Oh, he was trying to pull it off. Did not manage to do so. But now look at this. CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice. What a series of twists and turns in this match. What a series of twists and turns. Daniel Bryan breaking up that submission hold. Daniel Bryan breaking it up. Probably uncomfortable of the fact that he might have lost that match there. Now look at this. Daniel Bryan gets hit by another angle slam. Kurt Angle with a big bulldog to CM Punk. And now Kurt Angle is starting to fire up. Kurt Angle. Oh my goodness. Kurt Angle with another series of German suplex to the WWE Champion. Kurt Angle might just have this, ladies and gentlemen. This might be a match for Kurt Angle to lose. This might be a match for Kurt Angle to lose. Kurt Angle is fired up. Kurt's fired up. What's Kurt going for? And now Kurt Angle. Look at this. Kurt Angle going for the ankle lock. Can he get the ankle lock? He's got it. He's got it locked in. Bryan trying to get out of it. CM Punk breaking up that count, realizing that his WWE Championship was in great jeopardy there. And now look at these series of DDTs from Kurt Angle. My goodness, what a match, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before, triple threat contests are very, very rarely beautiful to watch, but these men have tried to make it as technical of a brawl as you can make it. I mean, this has been a technical battle. This is what exactly it has been. Nice clothesline from Kurt Angle, who's now heading to the top rope. I'm not sure if this is such a good idea. Kurt Angle with a moonsault, and he nails CM Punk. I thought he was going to go for Bryan. I genuinely thought he was going to go for Daniel Bryan, but instead, look at this. Kurt Angle locking in that ankle lock again. Can he make Bryan tap? Can he make Bryan tap while CM Punk is still out of it? God, the DDT to Bryan again. And now look at these kicks. CM Punk, the WWE Champion, is still out of it. And the biggest advantage I think Kurt Angle has over both of these men is that neither one of them was expecting and was prepared for Kurt Angle. And I mean, you could make the same case for Kurt not being prepared to wrestle tonight. I'm not sure if that's true, but the fact is, neither CM Punk nor Daniel Bryan knew that they would be competing against Kurt Angle instead of The Rock. And that is a much, much more difficult. Well, actually, difficult is the wrong word. I should be saying that it's a completely different task. I mean, to wrestle The Rock is one thing. He's a very explosive individual. But when you're wrestling Kurt Angle, you got to be prepared for the technical war of a lifetime. I mean, this man can go for days, and the arsenal of attack that he possesses is absolutely spectacular. Look at this now. Kurt and Punk back in the ring. And now look at this. Kurt Angle again. This is the third time that he has gone for these series of German suplexes on CM Punk. Kurt Angle now turning his attention to Daniel Bryan. And now look at this. Kurt Angle, the angle slam. Come on, this has got to be it. Kurt Angle with the cover. He's got the 1. He's got the 2. Oh my goodness, Daniel Bryan somehow, some way able to kick out of that one. I am not even sure how these men are still alive. Look at that now. I mean, it seems like Kurt doesn't even know how to put down one of these men. All men at this point are broken, beaten, battered, have put blood, tears, sweat into this match. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. quick roll up there from Kurt Angle. CM Punk is so out of it. He did not even try to break up that count. I mean, did you notice that, ladies and gentlemen? CM Punk, oh my goodness, Daniel Bryan's head bouncing off the ropes there. And look at this now. Oh God, nice German suplex. And there's, oh, he misses the clothesline. And now CM Punk with a nice reversal here. CM Punk, Northern Lights suplex on Kurt Angle. Oh God, and he gets saved by Daniel Bryan there. I mean, I don't want to say get saved because Daniel Bryan practically saved that match for himself, I should say. I mean, he wanted to compete in that match for sure, and the only way to stay in it is to make sure that no one else wins it but you. Oh God, look at that. Kurt Angle misses his attempt there and instead gets his head taken off by that lariat from CM Punk. Kicks out of the 2 count. I thought Punk might have had him there. And now look at this, Kurt Angle tossing the WWE Champion to the outside. Kurt Angle with a big shoulder tackle, this time successful for himself. Oh my goodness, what a match. What a match. My oh my. I mean, I'm sure that the match with The Rock involved in this match would have been phenomenal, but this has been spectacular. This has been a spectacular contest. Kurt Angle again with that series of German suplex. CM Punk is in La La Land at this point, but still able to fight like a true champion. Look at this reversal. Look at this reversal from CM Punk. The quick kick out. The quick kick out from Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle now with a series of punches and kicks there. And now look at this now. Bryan. Look at Bryan. His face is just a bloody mess. Did you see Bryan's face? I mean, look how much blood is pouring from the face and forehead of Daniel Bryan. At this point, I didn't even notice that the WWE Champion CM Punk is also bleeding and busted wide open. Oh my goodness. This has been a spectacular contest. I'm losing my voice commentating over this. This has been incredible. What a brawl. This just shows you what the WWE title means to all 3 of these men. I think Daniel Bryan, out of all 3 of them, realizes what kind of an opportunity this really is. And look at this now. Bryan hitting the WWE Champion with a big German suplex. And now Daniel Bryan, I don't think he realizes, but Kurt Angle got him up for that German suplex. Oh, I mean, sorry, not German suplex, but got him up for that big maneuver. Kurt Angle tossing CM Punk into the corner. Punk might not have the time, and Kurt Angle gets the 3 after hitting that Angle slam and just Irish whipping the holy heck out of CM Punk into that corner. CM Punk was just about to wake up and try to interrupt that count, but it did not work out for him. My oh my, we've got a brand new WWE Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle, joining this match late. But at what cost? It was The Rock who has been hospitalized, and at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have received an update on The Rock's condition. It was in fact a very serious concussion, not a minor concussion, but The Rock is in big trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are not sure when he will be back to action, but for now, from what I'm getting is that he will be out indefinitely for the next year or so. I mean, that is crazy, but there is your new WWE Champion after hitting that Angle slam on Daniel Bryan. Kurt Angle becomes WWE Champion. I mean, who saw this coming? Who saw going into Money in the Bank that Kurt Angle, of all people, would join this triple threat contest after The Rock gets assaulted by a mysterious attacker, and then Kurt Angle becomes, not only joins this triple threat, but on top of that, becomes WWE Champion, defeating both Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. CM Punk was very close to breaking this count, but at the end of the day, Kurt Angle is your brand new WWE Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share the videos, favorite the videos. Most importantly, tune in next week to find out what is going on. We will hopefully try to give you an update on the mystery attacker. What the hell happened? More importantly, who was it? Why the hell was The Rock attacked? I mean, there are a lot of questions, a lot of great things coming out of this pay-per-view. I mean, we've got brand new champions, we've got brand new feuds, we've got brand new stories to tell. But the biggest of them all, or arguably, I mean, the biggest of them all is, of course, the brand new WWE Champion in Kurt Angle. But another big story is, who the hell attacked The Rock? Ladies and gentlemen, please leave your suggestions, comments below. And on top of that, do not forget, you could always voice your opinion. Who do you think was that mystery attacker? Who assaulted Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? And who made sure that he was incapacitated from this contest to the point that he could not compete? And on top of that, what an ultimate opportunist. I mean, that is Edge's tagline, but Kurt Angle, truly the ultimate opportunist tonight in what was a hellacious, bloody, technical war. I mean, it definitely was a very technical match in some regards, but at the same time, it was a war. These men beat the holy heck out of each other. I mean, the amount of moves that they hit each other with was spectacular, and I was very, very impressed by the performance of all three men, and I would love to see a rematch. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, starting with the next episode of WWE Universe Mode, we will set our sights on SummerSlam. Of course, the biggest party of the summer, so make sure to not miss out on all the storylines that lead to SummerSlam. Make sure to tune in, and of course, the best way to show support and the best way to show that you guys want to see more of these done is to hit that like button, share the video with as many people as you possibly can, so that it gets more views, so that it gets more thumbs up, so that then we could get much more of these pumped out for you. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for watching. You have been a fantastic audience tonight. We hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view. We will catch you guys next time. Peace out and see ya later.